Party people, it is the 19th of February, and here is this week's update from Andersen Productions. Let's go. So, bad news first. In case you didn't see the announcement before, we did not get into the Portland Panorama Film Festival this year with our short Under 5. It's a bummer. We really wanted to be in that one. That was really the only one that I really wanted to get into, but it didn't work out. These things happen. We'll just have to get them again next year. That said, we do have more film festivals that it is up for. And the next one that we will be hearing from is the Low Budge, No Budge Film Festival, and that will announce on March 1st. We've got a couple updates before we'll get news about that, but that is the next one. And there is possibly one other festival that I want to enter, but I don't know if I want to spend the money or not, because that is the question. How much do we spend on festival submissions when we have new projects we also want to work on? So that's a difficult calculus to try and work out. But, you know, that's me just rambling about something that's neither here nor there at the moment. Although if you do have any questions or any thoughts, please let us know in the comments. It was President's Day over the weekend, and holidays, for me as an independent producer, are kind of a pain, because when we get to a point like we are right now, where we rely on contact from people that have regular, like 9 to 5 and standard holidays off, every holiday becomes a dip in momentum or a break in the chain. And that's no different than what's going on right now. Instead, we used President's Day to try and get more things done in the new place. And while we have gotten rid of a significant number of boxes, I don't think a single room in the house is actually finished yet. So I'm kind of looking forward to this weekend to knock some of that out and get that done. For Rainbow Bridge, I'm in the phase of budgeting, and we've talked about it before, where there are 3 different levels that we are looking at. However, it's possible we have found a funding source. I hesitate to even mention it, because usually these things fall apart. But I feel like you in particular, as members of the Patreon, deserve the behind the scenes and all of the inside baseball stuff. So I'm going to tell you about these things without being super specific, because I'm still superstitious about this stuff, and talking about it too much in detail, I always feel like is setting myself up for failure. So as we get more things nailed down, I'll let you know. But fingers crossed, because it would be nice to make this with more than a couple bucks. I am working with Quick Jones on Coal is King. It is the play that we did a reading of at Theater 33, which played at Portland State University and Willamette University. And it is a great show. It is timely, and it is something I think people should see. So we are pitching that right now to different theaters around Portland. If you are in the Portland area and you've got questions about it, let me know. I'll be around. I forgot to mention, for Portland Panorama, we're going to the pre-kickoff party. And if you would like to join us there, they are still taking RSVPs. So I provided a link down in the actual text, and you can click on that and get your tickets. In addition to all of the acting and producing stuff, Paul and I are still working on the I Hate Mondays ... and Demons comic with Gary Yap. Right now, that's in a state where Paul is taking advantage of the fact that comic books don't have a budget, so to speak, for special effects. So a couple things are getting rewritten so they could be as outlandish and wild as his imagination can make them, so that Gary really has something to sink his teeth into. And so far, the changes that he's made are really cool and just make me want to put that on film too. But that's neither here nor there. We're focusing on the comic book right now. Renee is also working on a couple things. And originally I was going to have her be a part of this video, but she isn't ready to talk about them yet. As soon as she is, I'm going to make her sit, maybe not in this chair. She'll probably sit in her own chair. But we're going to put her on camera too, because you see a lot of me. You hear from me a lot, but it's really important that people know Renee is half of this partnership, and so much comes from Renee. She just doesn't talk about it on camera like I do. So I'm excited to have her tell you what she's working on. But that's for later. Anyway, we'll see you next week.